find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Valentine. At the 35, he's open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Burrowing for yardage. Inside the 25. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Out wide left, it's Beebe.
Well, the defense dialed up the blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup, got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
Trying to make one miss. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for room. It's Valentine. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. Inside the... all the way. Touchdown Gamecocks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Offense with jumbo personnel. Using his legs, it's McAllister. Breaks the tackle. At the 45 on his way. He's got 50 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. To the ground, he's got it again. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Myers on the move. Finds a man in the middle. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's McAllister. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Almost picked off.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. Sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Tells to run, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, down here on the South Carolina sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Holly, thank you. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Sells to run, looking to pass. The throw. Just got rid of that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Drops back on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. When a defense gets a sack, you know what they want? Another sack. Third down coming. Quick give. It's Beebe. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They kick it away on fourth down. Looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Throws for the tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back.
Looking long. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at the Rice Owls taking on the number 19 team, the Duke Blue Devils.
And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Cavaliers head coach coming out of the locker room. First game of the season, as you know, there's a lot of nerves, a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, but this team knows they can be better in the second half. Said he told his team in the locker room, we've got to clean up our mistakes and our missed assignments. We want to set the tone for what kind of team we'll be this season, and that all starts right now. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Turns it on at midfield. Flying down the right side. He's at the touchdown. that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides to the back. A really productive run gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down, now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
After run, now throw. Moving out to the right. Slings it downfield. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Keeps it on the bootleg. Move to his right. He'll pull it down. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
Talk about
first down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the point after is good. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And his throw is incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory.
He's going to take a shot. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Finds a crease. It's Valentine. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Makes the tackle.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kick is in the air. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The ride. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's McAllister. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one. And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Line up, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. From deep, it's Ivory. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape,
he wants to go deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
and this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They're all over him. And down he goes. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to